the Delta variant continues to plague communities with largely unvaccinated populations, leaving officials scrambling to combat what's now a fourth wave of the pandemic. The impact of the Delta variant is on full display in North Carolina, where the state saw a positivity rate of almost 9% on Wednesday. That is up more than 500 cases from just the day before. Particularly concerning for health officials there, 15% of infections over the past week were in kids 14 years and younger, a troubling sign with some kids in the state already back in school. Joining me now from Durham, North Carolina, NBC News correspondent Dasha Burns. So as we mentioned, Dasha, some alarming trends there. Talk to us about what you're seeing there in Durham. What are school administrators doing to try and keep school children safe, and how confident are officials that they'll be able to mitigate COVID cases with these measures?
Yeah, Eamon, this is coming at a really tough time for schools as they're trying to plan for the fall. And here in Durham County, they have a year-round school option. And so this school behind me and others in the county just welcomed back some kids this week amid this surge. The governor made an announcement yesterday with new guidelines suggesting that elementary and middle schools require masks regardless of vaccination. He did say, though, that for high schools, if people are vaccinated, they can remove those masks. But those are strong recommendations. But, Eamon, you know, at the end of the day, it is going to come down to the local and district level. And it's not clear if or how the state is going to enforce those rules, especially in some of those districts that where folks may be more resistant to masking. As you know, this has been a flashpoint at school boards across the country. But here in Durham, Durham Public Schools actually took it a step further than the governor's recommendations. And at this point, they are requiring masks for high schools as well. So masking across the board at this point. They say it's because so many of those school-aged kids are not yet eligible to get vaccinated. And at the same time, Eamon, the vaccination rates for those who can get vaccinated, the 12 to 17-year-olds, are also low in the state at just about 24%. And I talked to the county public health director about this, the rise in cases among kids and what they might be able to do to help get those vaccination rates up in those 12 to 17-year-olds. Take a listen to what he had to say.
I'd say the clock is certainly ticking. As far as state trends, we know that the state is seeing a lot of infections in the 0 to 17-year-old age range, and those are our students. There's something to be said about incentivizing. If you want that backpack, hey, why don't you consider getting this vaccination? So we certainly know that that is the surefire way to make sure that, families are safe, make sure that schools can go uninterrupted.
And, Eamon, the message for the district as families prepare for the fall is that if a 12-year-old is vaccinated, they're helping protect those younger kids who are not yet eligible, and they're hoping that families will take that into account, Eamon.